Dollar Tree is packed full of items, but there are some real hidden gems to be found. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 12 Dollar Tree hidden gems. These are some of my favorite products that are hiding in plain sight. We're going to take them home and test them out. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss this one. And I wanted to give a quick thank you to today's sponsor, Skillshare. Our first hidden gem is this ice tray that is new at Dollar Tree. They actually had two different shapes. They had this one as well as one that was rectangular. And I love this one for a couple different reasons. One of them is that you don't have to struggle to get your ice out. The bottom is completely flexible, so after you freeze your water, you can just go ahead and push up and your ice cubes pop right out. The other reason is they're small enough to fit into those water bottles, which I find really handy. Number 2 is this 3-piece accessory kit that is made for Apple Airpods. I was immediately drawn to it because I thought there was no way it could only cost $1.25, but it did. And they actually had it in two different areas. They had it on an end cap as well as in the electronics department. In this box, you get 3 different accessories. The first is the protective shell. Next, you get these items called sport wings that actually fit onto your AirPods and help them stay in your ear a lot better. And the thing I was most excited to try was the magnetic pod strap. The color of the actual accessories is a little bit different than on the box. It's actually quite a bit brighter, but it is still really beautiful. So these are my AirPods here, and we're going to go ahead and test everything out. So they fit into that shell really well. And this is just going to give them a little bit of protection. But what I really wanted to try out were the sport wings as well as that magnetic strap. The sport wings were super easy to get onto the AirPods. You can just slide them right on, and there is a cutout for the speaker. And I did go ahead and try them on, and I have to say they do help the AirPods stay in quite a bit better than on their own. I think this is going to be really helpful for when I'm jogging. Now for the item I was most excited to try, this magnetic strap. So the reason I really wanted to try this out and actually buy this is because I am known for losing my AirPods. I leave them all over the house and I can never find them. All you have to do is place your AirPods into the end of the strap and then just take it and put it around your neck. And this way, whenever you pop them out of your ear, they will fall right down and snap together with the magnet. I did want to point out that this silicone shell is a little bit loose compared to other ones I've used in the past. It still works fine, but you can see this is my other one here. This one is a bit more tight, but I still feel for $1.25 and all of these accessories, it is a great deal. Number 3 is this LED flashlight, and this is actually my favorite item on this list today. In the lighting department at Dollar Tree, I saw this new flashlight and I was pretty intrigued because in addition to the actual regular flashlight portion up top, it has a light on the side which can be used to light up a room in case of an emergency or if you're just having a power outage. And after experiencing that recently, I know how important it is to keep flashlights ready to go at all times because you never know when you're going to need one. This flashlight takes 3 AAA batteries and you can just put them into this compartment in the bottom and slide it back in. And we actually are going to be doing a test in complete darkness. I want to show you guys how this really works. To operate the flashlight, there is just this one button on the side. So if you press up, it's just a traditional flashlight. But when you pull down, that's when it almost becomes like a torch light. You'll also notice that the bottom is completely flat, so that's what makes this so great in an emergency setting because you can just pull down, use that side light that is brighter, and just sit it on top of a flat surface. So now we're going to do our light test, and this room was completely pitch black without the flashlight. You're going to see me turn it on and off a couple times just so you can see that there is truly no other light in this room other than the flashlight. So that front-facing flashlight is great, but this is the side light, that brighter one, and you can really tell here how well it lights up a room. If we were without power, I could just let this sit on my table here on the flat bottom, use that side light, and it would really light up the room comfortably and safely. $1.25, this is one of the best products that Dollar Tree has to offer in my opinion because you never know when you're going to need it, and I was truly impressed by how bright it really was. Number 4 is this facial ice roller. So this is not going to be a replacement for those very trendy ice rollers that you might see online that have a bunch of the little gel beads in them. I thought that this might be similar to that, but it actually is not. This one does not have any ice in it. It is just the plastic roller, but it can still give you a quick cooling massage. So all you have to do is just place this in your freezer. You can see here it gets a little bit frosty. Then you can just start to roll it onto your face. So I'm just demonstrating on my hand here. But what I like to do when I wake up is just pop it out of the freezer and do a quick roll under my eyes just to help with that morning puffiness. It doesn't stay cold too long, but it is good for a quick massage. 5 is this ear and nose trimmer. I was actually pleasantly surprised to find this right by the shavers at Dollar Tree, and I figured I had to give it a try, or better yet, give it to my husband to give it a try and report back to me. Liked that it was the Barbasol name, which is a name that I've known for my entire life. And this is pretty straightforward. It is similar to other trimmers that I'm sure you've seen before, but for $1.25, I figured if it worked, it would be a really great deal. To operate, it just takes one AA battery that you can insert into the bottom of the trimmer, and then it just has the one side button that you push up to turn on and then down to turn off. Felt really sturdy in my hand, but I had to see if it could pass the real test. So I gave it to my husband and told him to report back, and I am happy to say he loved it. He said it was just as good as more expensive ones that he has used in the past. And now I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about today's sponsor, Skillshare. So Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes. I actually just took this class, Layer Cake from Scratch by Cakes by MK, and I loved it. I enjoyed that I was able to go at my own speed, and as you can see here, the lessons are laid out so clearly, so if there's a certain part that you really want to go back to, you don't have to search the whole video. It is so easy to find. So for me, that was the crumb coat. I definitely had to practice that one a couple of times, so I liked being able to go ahead and just rewatch that portion. But if that's not your thing, don't worry. There are so many different categories to choose from lifestyle, arts, music, and there's new classes that launch each week, so there's always something new to discover. The best part is that Skillshare has given me a link to share with you all, and the first 1,000 people to use my link will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare to try out. So don't forget to check the description box for that link. Number 6 is the 7-outlet power strip. This was another item I was completely shocked to find at Dollar Tree for $1.25. They had a bunch of them in stock, which is great. And I've actually asked a couple family members if they tried them out, and they have, and they love them. So I knew I had to pick one up to share with you guys. I was really excited to see a name brand like Sunbeam at the Dollar Tree, and I actually recently had to buy a power strip from another store, and I was shocked to see the price. It was over $15, and there was nothing special about it. It was just your average power cord, so I'm very happy I found these ones at the Dollar Tree. Pretty straightforward. You just have to plug it in, and you will see that indicator light illuminate at the top, but it does come with an instruction booklet in case you want to reference what any of these different controls mean on the front. On the back here, it does have these little cutouts. That way, if you have to mount it to a wall, you easily can. Number 7 is another Sunbeam product, and it is these LED light bulbs. These were actually so good. I told my family members to run out and get them before they sell out because they are a great bargain. Dollar Tree had several different LED light bulbs, but I went with these because you get 2 in a pack, and they are the warm white color, which is what you're usually looking for when you want to get a light bulb for the inside of your house. That really harsh blue light that comes with some LED bulbs can be kind of off-putting, so I'm definitely always looking for those warmer tones. These bulbs are actually dimmable as well, which was very exciting because I was looking for dimmable light bulbs for my new lamps, and that's not always something you get with an LED light bulb. So I'm just testing them out here, and I wanted to show you without the lampshade on first, and you can really see that that is a warm light bulb color. It is not that harsh blue light at all, and definitely a great buy since you get 2 bulbs for $1.25. Next up at number 8 is another new Dollar Tree product. So this one is a little bit different. This is actually a cleaning product that is made specifically to get spider webs. You can use this as a handheld product, but what I love about it is that you can just pop out this little plastic piece in the bottom, and if you get one of Dollar Tree's extension poles, it will screw right in to that top part perfectly. And spider webs are usually hard to reach. They tend to kind of be in a corner somewhere, so the extension pole is definitely super handy. Number 9 is this mop and broom holder. I've actually bought a product very similar to this in the past from another store, and it was quite a bit more expensive than $1.25, so I thought I might as well give the Dollar Tree one a try. This one can fit 2 broom handles, and then you also have the optional hook in the center. And to attach it to a wall, you can just use the back sticky portion, which is super handy, but if you feel like that might not be sturdy enough, it does have some pre-drilled holes that you can use some screws to attach to your wall. I just used the adhesive back to attach it to a wall in my basement, and that way I could neatly store my mops. Number 10 is this shaker bottle from the Dollar Tree. Shaker bottles can be a little bit pricey depending on where you buy them and which brand you get, but I saw that Dollar Tree had these ones, so I figured why not give them a try and see how they are. There were 2 different color options. They had the matte black as well as the clear one, which you see here. So it actually comes with that shaker ball in the center, and that just really helps to distribute any powder that you might be putting in there. So for me, I like to use protein powder just to make a quick shake when I'm going to be working out. And I actually like that this one is all plastic instead of the metal wire one that I have in some of my other ones, because I feel like it's easier to clean and it's not as noisy. Made my vanilla shake in here just to test it out, and it worked great. Another thing I love is that it is top rack dishwasher safe. Number 11 is this balloon tie tool. So I actually have seen these before at other stores, but I never bought them until I saw it at Dollar Tree. You get 2 for $1.25, so I thought maybe it was the time to finally try it out. And I have to say it is pretty cool. My husband and I were testing it out, and I will say though, I feel like it's a love-or-hate relationship with this tool, so you might want to test it out. Here I'm just demonstrating how you do it. You hold it on the inside of your hand, wrap the balloon around, and then just tuck it underneath and pull it right off. Will say that there is a little bit of a learning curve. It takes some practice and getting used to, but it can definitely help save your fingers when you're tying a bunch of balloons. And finally, at number 12 are these felt pads. Dollar Tree has had these for years, and you can always find them in their tool department. And these are just really great for a multitude of things. They're perfect for furniture, of course, when you're trying to save your floor. But I love that you get so many different ones in one pack for $1.25. If you try to price these out before at other stores, you will notice that they can get kind of pricey and definitely more than $1.25. Also love this extra large piece because you can cut it into any shape you might need. Another way to use these is just to cover up any rough surface on an object that you'll be putting on your table. That way it doesn't scratch it up. Those are my 12 Dollar Tree hidden gems. I truly hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do consider giving it a big thumbs up. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.